Hi. Welcome back to Dinner with Friends. Are you going to chew this the entire time? She's teething. She lost all of her puppy teeth last week, and now she's got her new big girl teeth growing in, and it's got to be painful. Welcome back to Dinner with Friends, our first episode of the year. We have a lot to catch up on. A lot has happened since we last spoke. This is our first time seeing my new apartment. I got bronchitis a few weeks ago and then recovered from bronchitis, and then shortly after I tore my ACL. So I'm now in a knee brace and need surgery. So yeah, a lot has happened. Last year, Dinner with Friends was very dinner party focused. I'm still going to be doing dinner party content, but let's be real. I have a broken leg. I'm not hosting any dinner parties anytime soon. So what I wanted to do was kind of take you guys along with me with all of the things that I'm doing outside of hosting dinner parties, like going on this ski trip that I sort of vlogged for you guys, and then going on book tour, renovating my house, summer in the Hamptons, building my garden, and then also put together some fun recipes. I also wanted to do different themes for each month, and the month of February, I am doing a French theme because French food is cozy and delicious, and then also Valentine's Day. And also I'm going to France next week. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Stop! I'm gonna have to kick you out. Poppy, do you need to take a nap? Do I need to go and put you down for a nap? I think I do. Will you be sweet? Promise? Okay. Good girl. I would put her down for a nap, but I know she'll hear me talking and just refuse to go to sleep. What were we saying? Oh, I'm going to France next week. So yeah, French theme. The recipe I'm showing you guys today is for a French style hot chocolate. It is so amazing. Stop. No. It's so amazing. I'm not even a chocolate person and I was gagged. And then next episode, I'll be showing you a little Valentine's Day menu, so stay tuned for that. Poppy! What? She already went on like a 2-hour walk. What? She just... It's not time for supper. It's not. She was dead asleep before we started recording. I don't understand. Anyways, get excited for a bunch of new things coming with Dinner with Friends. I want to have fun on here. This is what this channel is for. It's for having fun. So we're going to try some new things. I'm going to take you to some fun places. And we're going to cook with each other all along the way. So I hope you enjoy the episode. Let me know what else you guys want to see from Dinner with Friends moving forward. And I love you so much. Okay. I have to tend to the baby. I'm trying to make a bed. I know. Hi. Good girl. No, Poppy. I have to make the bed. Come on. Come here. Ugh. You have to wait. Going to Cinderella. Okay, first things first, we're gonna get started on our French hot chocolate, which naturally we're gonna pair with some freshly baked croissants. I have these that proofed overnight. I did not make them. I got them frozen from Williams-Sonoma. I had one for breakfast this morning and it's incredible. But yeah, these came frozen. All we do is paint them with a little bit of egg wash, pop them in the oven, and they're good to go. I'm like obsessed with these. These would be perfect for like when you have guests staying the weekend. Again, I have some egg wash here. It's just one beaten egg with a little bit of tap water. I have the oven preheated to 375. We've got plain butter croissants, which are my personal favorite. And then some pain au chocolat. So, Poppy's chewing on a squeaky toy. So these are gonna go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 375. While those are baking, I'm gonna get started on our French hot chocolate and the marshmallow meringue top. The marshmallow meringue is in the cookbook on my s'mores pie. It's also incorporated into a few other desserts in the book and a few other desserts on my website. Learning how to make this meringue might seem intimidating, but it's really not super complicated. It requires a little bit of science. I've demoed this in a previous episode of Dinner with Friends, but I just love this recipe so much that we're running it back. We need 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. This is my first time cooking from the cookbook, by the way, which is very exciting. Gotta get my candy thermometer. I'm gonna have this camera over here so I can show you what's going on the stove. And we're heating the sugar on the stove until it reaches 250 degrees. While that's going, I'm gonna separate our egg whites. This will be our garbage bowl. Definitely don't want to get any egg yolk in this. Oops. Now the reason we're doing a French theme this month is because my mom and I have a trip to France planned for later in the month. We're going to Paris and Champagne, the region where they produce champagne, which is very exciting. And I feel like French food and Valentine's Day go hand in hand. It's a romantic culinary cuisine. So it just makes sense. I also feel like French food is nice and cozy, which is perfect for February when all you want to do is like curl up and be cozy. I do recommend doing this with a stand mixer. I'm not really sure you could, you could do this by mixing by hand. It's just a lot easier to be hands-free because we're incorporating hot sugar into egg whites and you don't want to accidentally spill hot sugar on yourself. Egg whites, pinch of sea salt, cream of tartar. Now this is a stabilizer. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what this actually is technically, but what I do know is it stabilizes baked goods so that they don't collapse. And it adds, I think you can put it in a shortbread and it makes it like crunchier or something. I forget. 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. We'll put the measurements of everything in the newsletter. Fabulous. We've whipped this until foamy. We're gonna pause the mixer until our sugar syrup is ready. It's currently at 240 degrees, so we're almost there. Just gonna scrape the sides so that they don't burn. We're up just about at 250. Have this going on medium-high. Removing our thermometer. Ooh, it's game time. This is the only hard part. Pouring it into the stand mixer while it's going. This is skill. Whip it into stiff peaks. For about 5 minutes. So while that's going, I'm gonna gather the ingredients for the hot chocolate. All right, we have our stiff peaks. It can hold a peak stiffly. But look, literally looks so good. Meringue on the book. The other reason I like this preparation of meringue, I believe it's an Italian meringue, when you stream in the hot sugar syrup, is because you don't have the concern of salmonella like you do in French meringue. There isn't a big concern with salmonella in a French meringue. If you were serving this to someone who's pregnant or kids or someone with an autoimmune disease, you definitely don't want any risk of raw eggs. So this is kind of my solve, is just only doing the Italian meringue version. Okay, so I sort of misspoke here, so to correct myself, Italian meringues and Swiss meringues both cook the egg whites. Italian meringue using hot sugar syrup, Swiss meringue using a double boiler method. French meringues are usually cooked, so like for like little meringue cookies or on top of a baked Alaska. But if you're using the meringue as a topping, like we are here for the hot chocolate, or maybe on top of a pie, I recommend doing the Swiss meringue or the Italian meringue method. They're also both much more stable than French meringue, so you can prepare them in advance. Technically, we are going to be torching our meringue like a marshmallow, but that still doesn't completely negate all risk of salmonella, so we're really just being safe here. Our croissants are done. Hi, puppy. Oh my God. Ooh, they got a little dusty on the top, I'm not gonna lie. That was my bad. Maddie, could you actually come and film this part for me? Yeah. Overhead? Mm-hmm. Maddie's here. Everyone say hi. Now we're gonna fold the vanilla bean paste into the meringue. Gracias. Fun fact, meringue and marshmallows are basically the same thing, except marshmallows have the addition of gelatin. So that's why I'm using this marshmallow meringue in place of marshmallows, but I am kind of spoiling it by saying that. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this into a quart container and put it in the fridge while we finish up our hot chocolate. This will stay fluffy and gorgeous in your fridge for up to 3 days. That's the other reason I love an Italian meringue. So yummy. Okay. Now, I have developed a recipe for a single serve version of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and make enough for 4 servings. 4 cups of whole milk. Give our chocolate a rough chop. Now, the reason why I chose this recipe in particular for our ski themed episode is because growing up, I used to go skiing in Stowe, Vermont, and at the top of the chairlifts, there is like a little Waffle House. Not like Waffle House, the chain, but a little kiosk where you can buy hot waffles with hot chocolate syrup drizzled on top. And so when I think of skiing, I think of those chocolate covered waffles. And while we're not making homemade waffles today, that'll be for a different time. I do feel like this French style hot chocolate with croissants on the side is very reminiscent of those Belgian style waffles covered in chocolate sauce that I would have at the top of the mountain. Belgian waffles are undefeated. The ones with like the yeasty dough and the chunks of sugar in the dough. What are they, Liege waffles? It's also like skiing hot cocoa. Duh. So you're gonna want 4 ounces of dark chocolate for each serving. I'm doing 4 servings, so I'm gonna be using 16 ounces of dark chocolate. You could also do milk chocolate if that's your jam. You're not gonna get that rich flavor that you would normally get from a dark chocolate, but if you don't like dark chocolate, then don't use it. I only recently started appreciating dark chocolate. 2 years ago, I was still team milk chocolate. This is also like, and you'll see, very reminiscent of like a chocolate fondue situation because it is so chocolate forward and not milk forward. It's almost like a chocolate sauce. And then to sweeten it up, you could do whatever sweetener you fancy. You could do whatever milk you fancy. But I'm gonna be doing brown sugar because I love brown sugar and I love that like molasses note that you get from it. About a teaspoon a serving. And the milk is simmering. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold in our chocolate and allow that to melt slowly. No, Poppy, you do not want any chocolate. Get out of here. Do you want to say hi? Oh, Poppy says hi. She's huge. Say hello. Oh, okay. I mean, you can hang around, but there's nothing fun for you to do over here. You could throw a cinnamon stick in here. Instant espresso really bumps up the flavor. Dark chocolate and espresso are really just like a match made in heaven. What else? You could add vanilla. You could add like a hazelnut syrup, hazelnut extract. Any of your favorite flavor combos with chocolate, you could incorporate. I'm gonna give it a whisk to make sure all of that chocolate is evenly melted and incorporated, but it's looking really good. Pinch of salt. And here we're gonna taste to make sure that it's sweet enough and balanced enough. So maybe we might need to add more salt to cut the sweetness or more sugar to bump it up. Oh my God. I think it's perfect. I might add a little bit more salt because I'm a salty girl, but otherwise this is like incredible. Uh-oh. What I want to do is take you over to the good light. Okay, I hope you can see me. Sorry. Torch. This is about to go crazy. Don't want to get it on the napkin. Gonna go in with our meringue, and then we're gonna torch it. Oh my God, it looks so good. I'm like, not okay. I mean, they're stunning. They're stunning. Now the real test of a French hot chocolate is how well it dips with a croissant. I'm gonna try a strawberry. Mm. Mm. We have a very patient sous chef while we're getting the photos. Good girl, you have to wait. Definitely don't want her getting into this. I'm packing for Montana. I have all of my outfits laid out on the floor here. We need to pack for 5 to 6 days of skiing and then 5 to 6 nights of going out to dinner, but I'm gonna try to be really organized this time. I just had one of those packing sessions where I unpacked all of my suitcase and repacked them like twice. Yes, I am checking 2 bags and a carry-on and an extra personal item. I don't know. Packing for winter vacations is actually so difficult. I'm heading to New Jersey now so Poppy can stay with my parents, and then I have a 7 a.m. flight out tomorrow morning. Woo!
Wow. That's our house. That's our house right there.
Okay, I said, well, I thought I heard.
Woo! LMAO. I'm going 111. Going outside, even if it's just. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna. It's gonna stop, but then I was like, all of a sudden this is literally the. Cute. Oh my god, it's so warm. Hi! Hi, cuties. Hi! I don't have anything for you, I'm so sorry.
Never let go. You're gonna hang on and never let go. That's what you're up to. Now, what your job is today, control the speed of the sled. The sled or don't reach out. All right, you're next.
My hands are cold.
I love that one.
All right, ladies.